Alright, hello everyone. I know it's been kind of a while since I recorded my last video, and I want to apologize for that. Um, Things have been pretty rough lately for me, and I know from my last video I had so much motivation on trying to be better and all those things. And I'm really sorry that I haven't been really active or looking at people's comments or anything, or like any DMs I've got. I just have like, I don't know, no social battery, I guess, lately with everything I have going on, and kind of just not doing well again. And I don't know, I was really trying, these past like week and a half, 2 weeks, I was trying really hard to improve and was really trying. And I don't know, yesterday I just broke down and I couldn't handle it anymore. I felt so broken. And it just really got to me with everything I have going on, and this whole no contact thing I have with my ex and all of these things. It's really like affecting me, I guess. I miss her a lot still. I miss her so very much, and to be in no contact, especially with how I am, I get really anxious and stuff, and I overthink a lot, and I'm trying to fix, those things, but I keep overthinking because I don't know what she's doing, I don't know if my voice messages and what I said to like just please not like, don't replace me or any of that stuff, or go look for someone else. Let's just try to improve each other, like improve ourselves for ourselves and the future. But I don't know if those messages meant anything to her, and or she even took it into consideration. So now I'm just, overthinking, and I'm scared because I don't know what she can be doing, and I don't want to think those things, but I know it's obviously gonna come to my head, and it sucks because I really don't want to think that she's that type of person. She's made it known to me that she has morals and she doesn't believe in that type of stuff and meaningless, hookups or any of that type of stuff and sexual relations, and she doesn't care for any of that stuff. But at the same time, you're still scared because you don't know, like, I could just change because she's in like, this whatever no contact thing, and she just, she can find some dumb rebound or stuff like that. And I don't know, and the overthinking gets to me sometimes, and it's just really scary. And I just hope that I'm wrong, I hope my overthinking is truly wrong. I really do. More than ever, I don't want to be right about my overthinking. I want to be wrong so bad, and that I hope that she's doing better and she's improving on herself, but not forgetting about me and or moving on and stuff. Like I had said, I hope that we could just come back stronger. It's been really difficult lately, and I've really been trying my hardest, guys. I promise you I have. Sometimes it just gets really hard, and things stack on top of each other with how much I've had going on. Like it's really hard lately. These like maybe I don't know past 2 days, and I wanted to be my next video about how much progress I made and how much I've improved, but now I feel like I've collapsed again. And I don't know, man. It's really hard. Like I was trying really hard. I had even, for the past 2 weeks, I have, been reading the Bible a little bit. Every night before I go to sleep, I listen to it a little bit and try to get closer. And I pray every night for my happiness and to feel better, to be healthier, and that, that I can be with her again one day. And I don't know, it's scary because I feel like it's just gotten worse with everything I have going on. It's like I don't know why, and I don't want to feel this way, and I don't want to feel with what I'm doing is useless and it's worthless, and no matter how much I'm trying right now, it doesn't seem to do anything. And so I'm really scared, and I'm nervous of what can happen in the near future, and I have so much going on. And I guess, oh, go into detail a little bit. I will say by far 2025 has been the worst year of my life, and I've lost so much this year. Earlier this year, at the beginning, I lost both of my grandparents, and it sucked a lot because I felt bad because when I found out that my grandma was pretty ill, she lives a little far from us, a couple hours away. We'd go every weekend to see her since we knew that she wasn't gonna be alive much longer, and it sucked to see her in the state she was. It's really like it does something to you and your soul to see someone you care for and who's been there for you your whole life as your grandmother who, has always cared for you, always made sure you were fed and, would occasionally give you money and all these things. And to see her there in that bed on her last moments, still trying to smile and cherish me and show me that she loved me as a grandson. It was really hard to do that. And then, the day I found out that she had passed away, I couldn't even cry. And I felt so bad because I wanted to cry, but something in me just didn't let me cry, and I don't know what. I didn't know how to process it. It was really bad. And then my grandpa, it was the same thing, but it was even more sudden. We had just found out, he had a problem, and a week later he was gone. And that one was even more instant because I didn't know it was gonna happen. It was felt so out of nowhere. And at least I got to say goodbye, but or talk to him one more time, but that one sucked as well. It really did. Well, these trees kind of look really nice in this little valley, but um, it's it sucks so much lately. And on top of those things, I just been struggling with a lot of things, emotionally. Just earlier this year, I had broken up. My girlfriend broke up with me for reasons, and even though that after we broke up, we still spent every single day together, and we called and we would talk and we would play games, and it just felt like we were still dating, just without the label, and I wanted things to work, and she didn't. So I had to just keep doing this every single day and hoping that maybe one day she would realize that we could just work things out. But she never did. So now we're in no contact, and I don't know, I hope that she comes to realize that she does miss me, and that it's worth fixing things, and that's what my end goal is, and I really hope she comes to that realization, even if it's a while, even if it's hard for her, and she tries and her emotions are so scrambled right now and things are hard. I really hope that she comes to that realization. And apart from that, a couple of months ago, one of my best friends uh, passed away in a car accident, and that really hurt me. It was so sudden. I remember the day that it happened. I have, my group chat with the only friend group I have said that, yo, so and so got into a car crash. He's at the hospital right now. And I couldn't be there because I wasn't home. I was doing some family thing, a couple of pretty far away, and I couldn't go to see him for a little bit, and it was really scary because I couldn't stop grieving that weekend that I wasn't there to see him because every day that it just kept getting worse and worse with him. And I was hoping and I prayed every night that he would get better, that he was gonna pull through. But then the day right before that I was gonna go back and that I was going back home, my friend had told the group chat that it's not looking so good. You guys should come to the hospital and say your goodbyes. And hearing that really crushed me. It hurt me so much because that friend of mine, I remember I met him back in like, 7th grade. And at that time I didn't have really like any like concrete friends or close friends. And honestly, he was the first friend I had made that I did more than just that was more than just like, an acquaintance in school. We added each other on Discord and all these things, and we would play Fortnite together. And it was the first person I like connected with, like deeply than just an acquaintance. And from then on, we were basically best friends. We would spend so much time together. We were always texting each other, talking about, what was going on with us, and girls and all those things that middle schoolers would talk about. And we kept close for years. And then in high school, we were still close. It was COVID. That was like maybe our, COVID was everyone's prime time, or I don't know about prime time, just, they were locked in their houses. And so me and him would even spend more time together. We were in our houses all the time. We'd spend so much hours together talking. And then, um, because of him, is how I met the girl I had been dating for the past 4 years. And even if things are rough with her right now, I am ever so thankful for him and basically introducing me to her. And I really miss him a lot because we would spend just hours all day from the moment we woke up to the moment we went to sleep, just talking together and playing games together. And we I connected with him. He was someone I would tell, some of my problems to, and he was always there to make time for me. He was like, like, I'll make time for you and we could talk and play. And he was a really great friend. But towards the end of high school, we kind of drifted a little bit. He went out more and he did those type of things, and I wasn't really that type of person to go out and like really go out that much and do those type of things. So we kind of drifted a little bit, but we both knew that we were still really good friends with each other, and we would tell each other and talk and catch up whenever we could. And he was still in the same friend group as me, and we would still play. And I remember uh, the night right before, or the night of the car accident, because I had left the next morning to where I had gone to. He had joined, like, I was on a VC with some of my friends, and he had joined, like, yo, like, I'm gonna be home in a bit, like, let's play something, let's play this game. I was like, alright, pet, man, come home and we'll play. And that was the last I heard his voice, and the last I saw him. And even before that, I had met up with him in person. We were all hanging out for just a little bit. We had gone to Pokemon oh my god, a Pokemon card shop. And we had, bought some cards, see if we got anything cool, and he was there with us. And it was nice to see him. And then, the next day in the morning when I had left, uh, my friend goes and, he's at the hospital and it's not looking really good. And then when I finally came back, I went to the hospital and I went to go see him. And, that's where they, had informed me that he was brain dead. And, one of my best friends, even though I hadn't been close with him for a little bit, was gone. He he was brain dead, and there was nothing we could do. And so at that moment, I still couldn't even cry. I had cried so much that weekend because I was scared of what was gonna happen to him, and to see him in that room, I went to go visit him in his room, and to see him in the condition he was, and it did something to my heart and my mind. I couldn't. It hurt so much to see him like that. It was really, really, really hard. And I still just couldn't cry. I don't know. I had cried so much. It's almost like I didn't have any tears left. But man, it was really bad. I miss him so much. And you know, it's really just sucks so much to lose him like that. So young and still had so much to do in the world, and got taken from him, and uh, it's truly so shitty how the world can be. I miss him a lot, man, because there's these games that we used to play so much, and it's hard to even play them anymore and without thinking about him and how much he would have, loved to play this game because it updated and all these things, and he would have loved this update and all that stuff, and now I just can't say it anymore. He can't be there to experience and laugh with me and all these things, and it sucks so much to have lost him. And it's been maybe 2 months around there, 2, 3 months since he passed away, and I still miss him a lot. I still think about him a lot, and around that time frame, I was struggling a lot with everything I had going on, and so much grief, and then things with my ex, and that wasn't even going that well either. She was, I don't know, it's just everything was weighing down on me so much, and I felt so lost. And then earlier this month and the past month, I have been going through a lot of stuff as well. I'm basically, I don't know what's gonna happen to me. I have to go live somewhere else, and kind of I might be homeless just for a little bit, and I don't know, man. It's such a struggle, and I don't know what's gonna happen to me, if I have to be homeless for a little bit, and all the things that come with it, and I won't be able to see my friends anymore. The few friends that I have that I make plans with them, I won't be able to see them anymore, and it's so much the process. And to, the cherry on top, at my lowest point, through all the grief and all the stress I had going on with school, and the possibility of being homeless and not being able to see my friends anymore, and all these things have been stacking up. And then the final blow, was my girl leaving me and saying she didn't want to deal with me anymore, and that it's better that we just don't talk. And now we're no contact. I had a little messages that, oh, maybe we can talk in the future when I'm ready, and it's just like so hard to want to keep just going, and it's so much stress and so much on my head, and my parents don't even like me anymore, man. Like, I wish they understood that it's so hard, but I don't know, it doesn't click to them. And you try hard, like, like I'm just not doing really well, and I'm going through a lot, but instead of helping, they just contribute to the problem, and then I end up having no one again. And that girl, she said she would never leave me, and I could talk to her, and that she was here for me, and she just ended up leaving me too. And I mean, I understand, I overwhelmed her because I was going through so much, and I understand why she had to because she was overwhelmed. But don't tell me that you're here for me, but when I say too much because I'm going through so much, you leave me. It hurts so bad. And I don't know what to feel anymore because imagine on top of all of that, she leaves me like that and she's just going about her days and doing who knows what, like having fun, moving on, and I still can't hate her. I still love her, and I understand why she had to do some things, but at the same time, it's kind of cruel. And I'm grieving the loss of, I'm grieving the losses of so many people, and on top of that, I have to grieve the loss of the person I've been with for the past 4 years. But it's not even like they're gone, they're still alive, and grieving someone who is still alive while you see that it seems like they're just enjoying their life, and it hurts. Like, of course I want her to be like, happy and having fun, but damn, bro, like, what you did, does it not, like, at least hurt you? Does it not, do you not feel some type of way? Like, do you even miss me, and miss playing games with me? And it's just the overthinking is so much because so much has happened to me this year, and I just want this to be over, man. I can't keep doing this. It's so hard to want to just wake up, and I was trying so damn hard these past like 2 weeks to just, my goal was to be better for me and for her and to just be happier. And this is the realization of everything I'm going through and how things are gonna, things are gonna be by next week, and I don't know how I'm gonna end up. If I'm gonna be homeless, or I'm gonna have somewhere to go, or I don't know. I can't keep being in these houses with my parents, and all they do is yell at me and call me these terrible names, and it's really hard, man. It's so much stuff going on in my head, and it's really bad. Just want to hold on to something that will stay, but nothing stays. I wish my friend could come back. I wish my grandparents could come back. I wish she could come back. Just talk to me and comfort me, and she comforted me and she would tell me these nice things, and it helped so much. And now I just have nobody. I have no one to hug me or comfort me or tell me everything's gonna be okay. And it's just so hard to want to keep trying when things just seemingly get worse by the day and by the hour, and it doesn't seem like anyone cares about you. Not my parents, barely my friends, not even my ex by the looks of it. What do I do? I tried so hard to be better for myself and maybe for a chance in the future, and I don't know anymore, man. I don't know what's happening, and maybe I'm just overthinking everything with this girl, and maybe she is struggling, and maybe she's just trying to distract herself and to be, a better person. All all these things, but I don't know anymore, man. It's so hard with everything I have going on. I wish you just understood a little more and didn't have to leave me at my lowest point in my life. And I wish just more people understood me, and I wish I could just have a hug or something, or some type of comfort, because life's been so hard lately. I really didn't want to cry or shed tears for this because I feel so embarrassed. I don't want to seem like I'm seeking attention or anything, but everything has just been so hard, and I don't know what to do anymore. And I really did try. These past 2 weeks, I tried to read the Bible more, and I prayed every night. Things would just get better, and things would get better for me. And why does it seem like it's just gotten worse? So I don't know anymore, man. Just want something nice, something to comfort me, something to just cheer me up. And I had that, and now it's gone, and all because I couldn't just, just shut up and say how I felt. And I always just ruin everything with my overthinking and my feelings, and just ruin everything. There's just so much going on in my head with everything I've had gone wrong for me this year, and everything's gone so terribly. I just want it to be the next year. Maybe things will look better, but can I even make it to then? It's only a month away, but that feels so damn far. But can I make it? Can I really keep pushing through like this? I want to try, I want to be better, so I have something to show that I did try, and I have been trying, and I've been trying so damn hard to be better. I don't know, man. I wish I could just go back in time. And now that I know my mistakes and what I did, and just go back and not do them, maybe things wouldn't be as bad as it is now. I hope that from this video I can just hopefully pull forward. I don't know anymore. I'm trying, guys, I'm trying really hard. Life just keeps pushing me down. I promise you I'm trying. But it's just so hard. Sometimes I just break down and I can't move, and I just want to cry, and it's really hard. I guess maybe that's everything for this video. I don't know. I'm gonna try, guys, but I'm sorry again for getting emotional, and uh just I guess I'll try to be on the account more and read your guys' comments and your DMs. And I'm just really sorry I haven't been. It's just been rough, and I haven't had the energy to want to check it or anything like that. So I'm sorry, and I'm so thankful for you guys, and I'm not forgetting about you guys either. And I want to say thank you for, I think it's 3.5k subscribers, and I don't know how much on TikTok, but whatever the amount is, I'm thankful for you guys, and I just want to say thank you. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope that you guys can find comfort in my video. Thank you.